Orbeez, you guys are not ready for this stream. Oh my god, it took me so long to prepare for this. And then OBS decided to die on me. Let me see if I can get this to work. Actually, maybe I should move this out of the way first. I promote clean workspace. Okay. And I'm here! Oh my god. Speeding at Sea, it's me, Z. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let me turn the music down a little bit. First off, oh my god. Thank you guys so much. I think thank you has to be my most said word this week. You guys are absolutely unbelievable. Not only did we smash our original goal of $314, but then we smashed the second milestone. So, okay. Let's look at this visually. So not only did we smash the 314 milestone, we also smashed the $800 milestone, so we're out of this orange region. And now I have to behead myself in order to appease the fans. How did this happen? How did this happen? We did it! Oh my god! And, of course, none of this would have been possible without the help of everybody involved, including all the streams that took place yesterday, all the streams that are taking place today, and many more. This is the full list of streamers. This is an incredibly passionate group of people, and it's been so exciting to work with them for something that is incredibly meaningful. So yeah. Will the haircutting be streamed live? I don't think so. Because then I'm going to dox myself. But I will take pictures of the fallen hair. Okay. I did choose the incentives. I did not want an excuse to become bald, but I did want an excuse for a little bit of a trim. Maybe I'll just like cut my hair short. What do you guys think? So we actually have quite a few things to vote on today. So first off, I guess I'm wearing my mountain ring. I guess it's fine. What? Z actually has hands that are not black or blue gloves. Okay, first of all, you know, this might be a special stream, but that doesn't mean that attendance is ignored. So, okay. Hello, Waffle for All. Hello, Handful of Sharks. Hello, Something Stochastic. Thank you for sending all the tech vibes over. I forgot how OBS worked in a week. Hello, PogChamp Senpai. Hello, Ricardo Bergen. Hello, Eternal Sonata. Hello, Mind Force. Hello, Specs. Hello, Astro Atropos. Hello, Yata. Hello, Eternal Sonata. I already said that. Hello, Mylan. Hello, Specs. Hello, Matt. Hello, CL. Hello, everybody. Hello, I hope everybody's doing well. Hello, Pembu. Thank you guys so much for joining. Especially huge shout out to Mylan, CL, Pembu, who are in the chat, and Sideri, who's streaming right now, for adding their streams onto this incredibly packed schedule. Like, look at that. When I started this, I'm going to talk about this more during the charity recap, but I started this sort of after hearing about the LA wildfires, and I started out with a pretty decent schedule, just told some of the V Theorem people, and so forth, and before I knew it, there were literally like 14 streamers involved, and this is absolutely crazy. Just look at this schedule. Look at this schedule. Oh my god. You guys are unbelievable. And I know I've been stream hopping here and there. Oh yeah, is my voice okay? Well, my voice is not okay from screaming because of joy, because of the fact that we hit the $1,000 milestone. It's okay. I have coffee. All is fine. Oh my god, that coffee's hot. But it's much better. So, there's a few things for us to figure out. first, we're going to do a soldering kit. So the one that I got is this hourglass one. This looks pretty straightforward to me. It makes this really nice hourglass. The issue is, though, I tested this soldering iron a few days ago, and it's a little jank. And there's only... Okay, let me get safety glasses first. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! Safety first. Okay, so this is what we're going to be working on. And this is all the ingredients. I also have a multimeter. Maybe I should this stream has very high doxing potential, so I'm going to be very cautious. Whoa. I can't even see. Hello, thank you, Handful, for Wait, maybe I should get rid of these cursed stickers. Here. Thank you, Handful, for or actually no, that didn't say Handful. That said Yacht. Wait, hold up. Let me check the Tiltify things. I cannot read. Sorry, I am not going to cover up that region. Thank you, Yata. For donating to the charity fundraiser, and it looks like you've redeemed astrophotography. So I actually sent some astrophotography. Oh, I guess that was not you. Sorry, sharks. I just saw the A and I freaked out. Yes, thank you, Yata. Thank you so much. And DM me on Discord with any astrophotography you want. I think Seal actually redeemed this twice. Once for the Orion Nebula and once for the Sword of Orion. Yes. Okay, so let's get started. Before I get started, I actually want to turn this on. Okay, it's heating up. I also have a second soldering kit for... Apparently these are light sunglasses if we have some extra time, but we'll see. Yeah, the astrophotography one's a pretty solid deal. Okay, but there are a few things that we do need to figure out. First off, in chat, we have to choose... Here, I'll actually do a Q&A. Submit game recommendations. So if you go into that Q&A section, you guys can submit video game recommendations for me to play. So the $100 milestone actually was to do a gaming stream. So help me choose. I think there's been a lot of great recommendations. I think Goat Simulator was the one I heard a lot. I think Factorio has also been highly demanded. So if you have any suggestions, please put them into the Q&A section. And then the next thing we need to decide is maybe what dance to do or maybe what haircut you guys want. But first, let's get started with the soldering. Okay, so let me open this bag. Yeah, also, I'm not doxing myself with this jewelry, by the way. This one basically just says OOP amp. Like, as in op amps. I think I showed this on my last hand cam stream, but... Anyways. I know, I'm supposed to wear gloves to not break the immersion. Well, I'm sorry, but if I wore rubber gloves with a soldering iron, I don't think that would end up very well. Okay. So, I'm not really sure what this is. I guess, am I supposed to plug this in later? Is that what it is? I'm not getting an Among Us haircut. Ooh, you guys are sending a lot of cool game recommendations. Candy Crush, Kerbal Space Program, Space Engineers, Fallout, No Man's Sky. Oh, No Man's Sky been recommended. I think Kerbal Space Program would be really funny because I've actually never played it before. Okay, it looks like the soldering iron is heated, so let's get started. Okay. Oh, looks like there's a lot of LEDs in this. Okay, install main resistors. Oh, so this is the full schematic. AKA just looks like a heck ton of LEDs to me. Okay, so... Oh. What? How did it jump to... I have a lot of questions. So it's actually this side. Oh no! Okay, wait, I gotta rotate myself. I realized that when I'm leaning forward, the video caption doesn't work. So I guess we got to install main resistors. I assume it's these ones. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Mylan and Phi were right. This thing sends a jump scare. Thank you, Ricardo Berrigan. Is there a specific sticker you'd like me to add to stream? And is there a specific profile picture you'd like me to have for a week? So I guess I have to install all 31 of these. This looks like roughly 31. Do I have soldering wire? Yes, I do. I'm cosplaying a pick and place machine? I am not. I wish I could cosplay a pick and place machine, but that kind of stuff's hard. Uh-oh. Here, let me check the Discord and see what you'd prefer. Oh, this is adorable. Ricardo Berrigan, is the sticker you want... No, is that the profile picture you want me to have? The Among Us one? Or is that the sticker you want me to have? Let me know. Oh. Okay. Soldering wire. Soldering wire retrieved. So, looks like I got to install 31 resistors. Oh my god! Thank you, Frank Johnson, so much for also donating as well. Wow, you guys are really the best. I went into this, like, just wanting to spread the word about the LA wildfires, and you guys have just absolutely blown my mind. Okay, so all of the other resistors are these ones, the 3.3K. And these get all put alongside here, except R31. And I'll just do that first, just to... Oh my god. Thank you, PawChamp, for redeeming a 60-second explainer of your choice. Is there anything you'd prefer? I'll also look through the Tiltify later to try to gather information on what you guys prefer. So R31 is... What the heck? I think it might be on the back. Which one? Oh, R31. Hold up. I need to look at this carefully. My vision prescription actually went up last time, so that was not fun. So that one goes right here. Please move your face tracker when my face is outside the screen. Thank you so much for reminding me. I'm gonna rotate my computer. Oh my god! Thank you so much, Zekryos. Thank you so much for donating $200. Oh my god, thank you so much. I like froze. You probably just saw me like froze. Thank you guys so much. Okay, I promise I'm not gonna cry on the stream because I think crying and soldering is not a good combination. I'm pretty sure there should be a safer surface than a wooden surface. Is there anything you'd like? Thank you, Eggy, for... Oh, let me know what sticker you'd also prefer. This is for the sticker and the profile picture. I will add that to my list of images. Please send me which image you'd prefer. I'm being very unsafe. I do not promote unsafe. This is beautiful. Here. I'll add it to this corner with all the other friends. Oh. Actually, I might need to remove some of these guys. Sorry. Goodbye. 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 So we can add all the stickers you guys want to add. 10 chibi Z's? I need to get a soldering mat, but this is actually not... So this is actually not, oh, smoke. So this is actually not like my personal workspace, but this is actually part of a lab. So one of the reasons why I actually decided to do this stream so early is, oh, that's so clean, is because I wanted to sneak in to my lab to do this stream. Wait, I'm such a perfectionist. This is not centered. The most satisfying part is probably cutting all these off at the end. This is right? R31? Yep. Come on. Do you guys see that? That's perfect. Just look at those 2 dots. Perfect. Okay. Now I will add 10 chibi Z's very safely. I won't burn myself. I've done soldering quite a few times actually. Actually many times. How am I gonna add 10 chibi Z's, Eggy? Oh my god. Thank you. I can't even see because of the paper. Thank you, Bobo the Mighty, for the $5.69 donation. Oh my god. Here, I'll have them like surround. Oh. I'm doing some OBS magic right now, by the way. Another one. They're reproducing. Chibi Z's are reproducing? What? How could this be? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at this! Oh my god. Thank you so much, Handful of Sharks, for real this time, for the ZUPERNOVA award. Is there anything specific you'd like? Is there anything specific you'd like? Oh my god. I'm keeping an eye out on the Discord just to check. Wait, Orbeez, that also means we're halfway to the $3,141 goal. That's crazy. Oh, another thing is, when we hit that milestone, we're actually going to be able to get Z merch. I hope. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. And then, okay, well, let's not talk about 2 stretch goals yet. But in the small off chance we were to make the biggest goal possible, that would mean that Z is actually going to space. And I'm actually serious when I mean that. I actually have my ways. We're gonna make this possible. Oof. Here. Right now, so this is actually an hourglass. So what I'm doing right now is weaving 33 resistors into the side here. Like so. This is very satisfying, actually. Here, let me put it in view so you guys can actually see it. Yes, they will replicate through mitosis. Yes, so for those of you who redeemed the $100 awards, or all of the rewards, I believe as of now that includes Riko Siempre, Lenkuri, and Sharks and more. One of the things that I'm actually giving out are signed 3D Zs. Of course, if you'd like to donate for that milestone, note that does require your shipping address. I'm gonna try to make this happen. And during the stream, I will actually take Polaroids for everybody who donated at least up to that $100 milestone. And it'll be signed by me. So For those of you in the chat who generously donated to the $100 milestone, let me know what you want a Polaroid of. I think when we finish this, I can take a Polaroid of this and sign it. Hello, Xenotime! Thank you so much for joining right as your flight landed. If you guys haven't already, go check out Xenotime's channel. They do really cool content on... I really like their video on Rust, which is this crazy programming language that has a bit of a cult following around it. So, yes, definitely go check it out. Okay, so we're gonna solder these 4 resistors that I just weaved in. So, let's do this. Safety glasses on. So that is these 2. Okay. Let's do this. Beware of smoke. Whew. Okay. I hope you guys can see that, actually. I think this soldering stream has got to be probably my most requested stream. Other than maybe a few games here and there. Whew. I gotta make these a little smaller. Also, sorry that I'm not talking when I'm locking in. Oh, it smells like solder. Though, this might be a very interesting take, but I think the smell of solder is like slightly addictive. Maybe it's all the lead poisoning. Thankfully, I have no one, well, I guess you guys are watching me. But I've had some really embarrassing stories, while doing electronics. One really funny story was, I was doing a demo. I built this circuit, and then before I knew it, I had actually like popped a diode, and it was in front of everybody in the demo, and so I was like, okay, let me fix this. And so I went back to fix it, and then I popped a diode again in front of everybody. I don't know if this is lead based. I don't think so. It just says, this is what I'm using, by the way, super solder wire. But I think all of them are mildly lead based now. Wow, that's perfect. I was worried I was going to embarrass myself with how bad these are. So one way to check that these are accurate, I'm not going to show, I'm going to, oh wait, what am I doing? I could obviously show you guys the, so I have 2 multimeters with me. I have one that's like this really cheap $15 one, and then I'm gonna cover the screen because this is really reflective. And then I have this one. This one was a gift given to me, and holy moly, does it work well. Like, the accuracy goes up so high. So one way to check is, I'm gonna just check the voltage drop across each of these. I don't know if this is really the best way to check this, but... looks about right. I don't think I'm too worried about it. Hello, Not Why! Game recommendations. Dredge series kind of sounds fun and good. Oh! Model Z is having a hard time following you today. Here. Okay, let me check the list of games. Candy Crush. Kerbal Space Program. Space Engineers, Fallout, No Man's Sky, Barotrauma, Kerbal Space Program, Universe, Sandbox. Looks like Kerbal Space Program's kind of in the lead. Kerbal Space Program? What do you guys think? Kerbal Space Program? Here, let me jot this down. I think for one thing that I want to do is a dance. Let's do Kerbal? Let's do Kerbal? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that sounds great, because I've actually never played that before, so I'm just gonna embarrass myself. You guys watch out. What? Huh. It looks like 2 of these resistors are actually different. I should have paid a little bit more attention to that. Nope. They just like spreading misinformation. I guess it's okay even if R15 is... This is really weird. So on this thing it says 2.2K, but then on here it says all resistors are 3.3K. How does that work? Let me try to find it in the diagram. Where is this one? They just put the same one in. Well, I guess they just love spreading misinformation. Yeah, I should have probably read it a little bit more closely before I got started, but... I mean, these are basically all resistors, so it should be pretty straightforward. I remember building a robot for my class. That's really cool. I feel like I've always wanted to get a little bit into robotics. But the one thing that's kind of stopping me is I'm not like a software developer at all. I think it would be really cool to study... Whoa. My head is being very jank. I think it'd be really cool to see what robotics science can do. I guess this is actually a perfect time to bring this up. So when I visited NASA JPL over the summer, one of the projects that they're working on are these snake robots. And what these snake robots do is that they will basically enter Enceladus, which is one of Saturn's moons, and they can enter these crevices and explore the ocean underneath or between like Enceladus's ridges. So these snake ones are like much more mobile, which is great. Snaky snake. Okay, once I put this in, I'm actually going to start another Q&A. Oh! Oh my god, I can't even see it because it's covered up. Thank you, thank you for the $23. Z says uwu, owo, or any cursed thing. Oh, speaking of, maybe I should... Let me actually have a... Let me pin this. And then I'm going to start a new Q&A. Is there anything Anonymous would request? Or actually, let me go into the Tiltify Awards and see what they requested. Oh, I also... 22 times? Somebody wants me to say uwu, owo, or something cursed 22 times. Who? Who? Oh, yeah, no, the custom reward is actually hidden if it is an anonymous donation. So, I don't know if you wanted me to say something specific other than uwu or owo. So, if that is the case, please DM. There is also one thing that I need to add. Somebody yesterday purchased me to say tomato soup 10 times, and someone purchased to say owo once. So... I'm gonna do that while soldering. But first, let me create a new questionnaire. Oh wait, CL, was that you? I wanted to say thank you in as many languages as you know. Oh, that is really creative. Okay, first let me start a Q&A. Which ones do you guys want? Let's do a Q&A for what haircut Okay, help me choose a haircut. So when I mean haircut, by the way, I don't mean okay, I can't physically get a mohawk. One of the reasons why is, I think I mentioned this last week, but I'm actually going to a conference next week, and I'm not pulling up to that conference bald, mohawk, any of the above. If anything, I might cut my hair a little short. I'm not doing an Among Us haircut, but yes, on my VTuber model, I will do whatever haircut you guys prefer. Okay, looks like I got all of these. Yes. Okay, time to solder these guys in. And in the meantime, I'm gonna say tomato soup. Hair dye after conference? Actually, maybe, but I do love my hair color right now, but I actually might do that. Okay, wait, I realize I'm not even in line of sight. Here, I'll do it more on this side because my model's glitching out. So, I will say tomato soup 10 times. I don't know who requested this. So my hair right now is a bit past shoulder, quite long, so it's past shoulder length. Uh-oh! Oh no! The dot is misplaced! Here, let me heat it up. Okay, and it's fixed. Model 2.0. Let's show how democracy works. No! No, you guys, don't be too crazy. Okay, I will first say tomato soup 10 times. Tomato soup. Tomato soup. Tomato soup. Tomato soup. Tomato soup. This is 6, by the way. Tomato soup. Tomato soup. Tomato soup. What? Tomato soup. What is these balloons? Tomato soup. Woohoo! Whoever donated that, I hope you're happy now. It's lost all meaning. Oh my god. This is kind of hard because I want it to be in the line of sight. Okay, this is looking good. I'm gonna have to cut off some of these ends later. I wonder how many I don't think I actually know that many languages. In all the languages I know, though, I'll have to look. Xenotime was me. I put tomato soup. Why? Why? What is the purpose of tomato soup? I think the temperature is too high. It's kind of having trouble sticking. So when you do soldering, you need the soldering to look like circles. My issue, though, is that it's a little spiky, but I don't think that should affect the circuitry at all. I just gotta be careful. Okay, once I finish this row, I'm being so unproductive. I'm so busy responding that I have not done any soldering. I'm speed soldering through this one. We're almost done. Come on. Oh, some of these were— ah! I look beheaded. I think a good temperature for soldering is around 570. Otherwise, I've noticed that it becomes way too liquidy. and it starts like spiking up. So what I do is I put a bit of solder on the iron, and then I kind of place it in there. And I kind of like poke the dot. And because there's a bit of metal around each dot, you can actually, it actually just kind of like sticks automatically. It's actually very easy. I'd say that the best way to get started is by doing a very simple kit. I actually got started maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, so I'm actually quite new to this. But one of the things that I tried was there was this like free like demo, and you can make like a take-home like mini Christmas tree, roughly this size, so it was very small. And in exchange, they would teach you how to solder. And so I was like, I've never soldered before. I wonder what that's like. And so I joined it. Yes. Usually go lower temperature, just a bit slower. Yeah, no, I am going pretty fast. Let me see if I can try to cut these loose ends. I'll be back. Ugh. I think I have like a wire cutter or something here. Okay. I'm back. Yes. So, where's this a wire stripper? Here. Okay, so let me think of all the ways I can say thank you. So, well, first, thank you in English. I have to admit, I don't know that many languages. Oh, okay. This has kind of high doxing potential, but I'm very fluent in Korean. Okay, that's misinformation. I'm not very fluent in Korean. I'm decently fluent in Korean. So, 감사합니다 is thank you, or 고맙습니다 is thank you in Korean. I actually don't know any wait. Gracias in Spanish. That's all I know. Isn't like merci beaucoup is thank you in French? Thank you. Oh yeah. Arigato. Okay, I don't know like any Japanese. So I did go on that Japan trip. I went there not knowing any Japanese. I know how to read hiragana and katakana, but you know, that only gets you so far when like half of it's also like Chinese characters, no? What else? What other languages do you guys know? I speak broken Japanese. I cannot speak Japanese at all. So you can probably see that when I went to Japan, it was not an easy journey. I'm currently also cutting these loose ends, by the way. Oh my god, my model's like glitching out. I should probably go back and cut these a little bit better. But I just wanted to get them out of the way for now. Yeah. I'll probably go back and trim these up a little bit later. I think CL, you also requested for me to say Arabic. How do you say thank you in Arabic? Shay Shay is Chinese? I think the interesting thing about Chinese, though, is that there's so many tones. So even if I try to read it, like, I'm not capturing the accuracy of the language itself. Oh my god, thank you. I can speak cat in gibberish. Oh, it's Salamat in Tagalog. Ooh. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Salamat? I was learning Russian to impress my Russian Canadian ex. So I actually know a friend who went abroad to, I believe it was Estonia or somewhere in Western Europe to learn Russian. And this friend of mine pulls up. Oh my god. Thank you, Astrotropos, for adding a sticker to the stream. Let me know what kind of sticker you want. Okay, so back to the story. And so this friend of mine arrives at this house and is expecting to like practice Russian in a living context, right? And as soon as my friend gets to the house, the family's like, "Oh, Russian? Like, we don't speak that here. In fact, like, you can't speak that here." And so my friend like has to spend this whole like period of time that they expected to, you know, enjoy like practicing Russian in a living context, speaking English instead, or other languages, which I guess is like good practice and you're learning about the culture and stuff like that. But that was just one fun example that came up to mind. Okay, so I just cut off most of the ends, which means back to soldering. I probably should not be leaving the soldering iron like that for that long, but it's okay. Here, let me check the Discord to make sure I'm not missing any stickers. Okay. Let me know if there's any stickers you guys want. Also, I will set my profile picture to the Among Us for a week. Oh, in the meantime, let me also check what haircuts you guys thought of. Whatever you like. Mohawk? Mohawk? Among Us? How am I supposed to do an Among Us cut? Like, what does that even mean? I think it'll be easy for my model to get a mohawk or maybe even Among Us cut, who knows. But Ricardo says, what about a nice bob cut? I think that would work really nicely in real life, actually. Though I wonder if my hair will go... So, I'm actually going to be probably at Fanime. Maybe cosplayed as myself. So if anybody's planning to join, you might actually see me in real life. But that will also mean that I'll have a bob cut. I think if I even cut up to the shoulders, I think that would work really nicely. Among Us shape on your hair? I think maybe like right in the center. Maybe right in the center? Bob is cool? Okay, okay. Oh, okay, there's more languages. Shukran. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Spas or Mamun is Persian. Wow. I'm learning all these like crazy ways to say thank you. Well, thank you for sending me all these ways to say thank you. Oh. Get the NASA logo. Low taper fade? What does that even look like? Low taper fade. Oh, ain't no way am I getting that! No! Oh my god. I said no so loudly that I think it like echoed. No, I'm not getting that. The NASA logo like shaved onto the side of my head. Oh my god, you guys are crazy for that. Okay. I think for my VTuber model, it would be very easy. Terima kasih is Indonesian for thank you. Norwegian is tak skal duha, more like tak skal dugha? Kinda though? I hope I'm saying that right. NASA got hairstyle. A mohawk with a star fade? But okay, I know everybody's requesting for mohawk, but one of the reasons why that scares me a little bit is because it kind of reminds me of rocket-powered mohawk from Formula 1. If you guys are in the Formula 1 channel on the Discord, there's this one very unhinged YouTuber. Oh my god. Hello, Doc Wrecked. Thank you so much for the donation. Let me know what kind of game you want. Or it might also be in the description of your stream. Hair intakes. It'd be funny, trust. It's bedankt in Dutch. Ooh. I've actually really wanted to go to the Netherlands. I think it would be really, really nice to be in the Netherlands, actually. In particular, like the University of Leiden. They do really cool astronomy there. I think it'd be really cool to visit. And then, like, the Max Planck Institute. Kill la Kill Ryoko? Oh my god. It's the... So, Astrolotropos just sent an image of... I kid you not. The astronomer. The astrologer. What am I saying? So yesterday, during Mylan's stream, I was saying something about the MBTI test, which is very much so not accurate. The astrologer will be up on the top over there. And, it turns out that, like, MBTI is, like, very inaccurate and definitely not a good metric for personality. And so I was like, oh. And Mylan said, oh, well, MBTI kind of is, like, astrology, but for, like, personality business major people. And so I was like, what? I don't approve of astrology. Which means, therefore, I don't approve of MBTI. And then people in the chat were going like, the astrologer, Z is dead, the only astrology remains. I'm not an astrologer, I promise you. Oh, I gotta be really careful with this. Back to soldering. I should not have left the soldering iron like that for too long. So if you leave a soldering iron out for too long, I think it starts to like rust or something like that on the tip, which actually makes it much harder to do solder things. Yeah, it's not coming off as well as I thought. Come on. Come on! Okay. Whew. Sorry I'm not talking when I'm locked in. Whew. I actually burned my hand the other day while practicing soldering. It's like still on my hand a little bit. I'll show it once I'm... Ah! Oop, there was a little bit of spatter on that. Oof. So, looks like this side is very much so done, which is great. Let's see. Z drinks water instead of coffee. No! The astrologer. It's the anti-Z. Yeah, no, so I don't know if you see this, but actually, wait, I can't see myself. So you see these, like, it's really small now, but I got like 2 little bumps from accidentally touching myself with the soldering iron, which was not very fun. Okay, round 2. We're gonna go through this side a little bit. I can't believe they want us to put in 30 resistors. Like, that's crazy. Ah! Why is my head looking like that? Come on. I'm so focused right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you for the donation, but you scared me. Thank you, Hannibal Ludus, for the $25 donation. Thank you, Anonymous, for the $10 donation. Oh my god. You guys can't keep scaring me like that. I'm holding a soldering iron. Thank you, CL, for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Thank you also for streaming. See you later. Or I guess you later. CG Zeal tier. Isn't her neck broken? If the iron is covered in excess, wipe it off on your skin for a No! I'm not doing that! Maybe... Actually, one of the things that I was thinking about doing, actually, was, if we hit a specific milestone, I was thinking about putting, like, get a tattoo as an incentive. But then I realized that, you know, in the mere off chance that we were to get that milestone, that would be really hard for me to do. I don't know. I also don't know, like, if I were to get a tattoo, what tattoo I would get it of. It would be my first tattoo if I were to get a tattoo, actually. Maybe I should move my screen a little. No, I'm not getting a tattoo of the Among Us. Also, hello, Mylan. Yes. Bro, the jump scare compilation is gonna be crazy. So, I'm gonna announce this later and post a thumbnail for it. But I'm planning to do a charity recap stream, which will also have an open VC with all of the streamers that were part of this campaign. And I hope you guys also got a chance to check out their channels. Like, this charity fundraiser is something that means so much, and it wouldn't have been possible without all these streamers. So the charity recap is meant to sort of highlight that. It's just going to be like a collaboration with a bunch of people who made this possible. There we go. Woo! Oh, it's like still smoking and everything. Tattoos have an increased risk of skin cancer? I did not know that. Maybe Phi can provide a citation for that too. Alright, time to cut even more loose ends. I'm just generically cutting these off. Yeah, like that. Oh my god. My head is looking crazy. Z, please hit the gritty. So, okay. So, one thing that we have to do is a dance challenge. Because, that was one of the milestones. I think that was the $500 milestone. Anyways, I was gonna do Magnetic by Islet, the song that's like, this time I want you, like it's magnetic, you. It's like a K-pop song. Anyways, that was what I was planning to do. But if you guys want me to hit the gritty, I will hit the gritty for you guys. If that is what gives more donations to direct relief, I will do it. The people have spoken. I shall provide. Okay, wait, let me see what the haircut options are. Okay, still same. Pretty good. Z head model going into oblivion. Yes, I need a way to fix this. I feel like it's because I'm looking, like, off screen. Ah! Here, let me rotate my... Everything... I guess you guys can't see this. Like, this area is already quite messy. But everything around me is just surrounded with things. Oh my god! Oh my god. Thank you, Yata. Please let me know what kind of astrophotography you want. Oh yeah, one other thing. I'm actually surprised not as many people have chosen the astrophotography option. but I have remote access to telescopes in the Canary Islands and Chile. And so one of the things that I've been doing is to provide astrophotography to the people who want it. And you can choose any object for me to photograph. But sometimes they might be below the horizon. In that case, I'll let you know. But like most cases, it should be fine. Hello, Warpy. Yes. So I'm getting 2, lol. Does your solder have lead in it? I heard it tastes good. No, I'm not eating the solder. Okay, fine. If we eat 10k, I'm licking the solder. But no, no, I did not say that. Okay, no. I did not say that. I did not say that. You know, if we were to hit the merch milestone, what kind of merch would you guys want? So I was actually looking at this the other day as in like 2 weeks ago. And I was thinking that it would be really nice to have like a plushie of sorts, you know? I also saw that you can order custom body pillows, but you guys aren't weird like that, right? So plush of Chibi Z. Definitely t-shirt. Yeah, no, this chat is definitely built different. Z stickers. I can make Z stickers happen. Z plushie. Ooh. Z plushie. Orbeez plush. I think a Chibi Z plushie would also be really cute. No, the lead is not... Okay, I don't think this solder has lead. Like... Okay, maybe there are quite many solders left that still have lead in them, but I think many of them nowadays have actually changed. Oh, my perfectionist. So resistors don't have a polarity, but I'm a perfectionist, and so when I see something, a resistor that is flipped, I need to put it back into its rightful location. There we go. Please use 6040 lead solder. I don't know what the composition of this solder is. So this is just solder that I found in the lab. If somebody wants to Google this. It's called super solder wire. Best quality solder. I have to admit though, this lab that I've snuck into is kind of... Okay, it's not snuck into because I do have 24/7 access, but this lab that I'm in, some of the parts are quite antiquated. The Astrologer merch? No! So when I started this channel, you know, I'm all about combating misinformation. Not about being misinformation. Is the Astrologer going to... Orbeez, what do you guys think the Astrologer is like? Like... Because I think... Is Z, like... Because, I remember we had a conversation once about, like, is Z, like, a kudere or whatever, you know? Like, all these different, like, dairy types. I wonder if, the Astrologer is, like, uwu and owo. Speaking of, I do have to say owo at least once during the stream. The Astrologer is like Z, but not scientific. She's using the cheap stuff, let's go. I'm just making do what's in the lab. I mean, it seems to work quite well. I had a bigger soldering project yesterday, actually, and it worked really well with that. This background music reminds me of the Orbus stream we did. Sorry, I'm focusing right now. I am like going at it. Okay. Oh, another row done. Oh my god. Now she's bargaining. Denial. No! No! Maybe like a modified version of the Z chibi. There's like a direct mirror. It's just a shame that there's no photon particle. A, the astrologer moves at constant Q. A, the astrologer is like tired. Boop. Yeah, I'll cut these better next time. Boop. Come on. Ah! I'm spreading these like wire bits everywhere. I'm being a menace. A, the astrologer. It looks like leaded solder. Chat, am I cooked? Hi, this is A, the astrologer. No. A, the astrologer is like an ASMR VTuber. No, A, the astrologer is like... Yeah, no, A, the astrologer is like a weird like ASMR VTuber. No focus on science whatsoever. It's like, you know, like when ASMR artists like kind of like do the tingly thing on the microphone and they're like, "Hi, this is A, the astrologer, and the stars have a beautiful message for you today." I don't know if you can even hear that through the music. No, this is so cringe. This is so cringe. No. Yeah, no, I am definitely not licking this solder. I'm not licking the solder. Don't lick your hands. No! Why are you leaving to go see A, the astrologer's stream? I promise you, A, the astrologer only spreads misinformation. A, the astrologer is not a true scientist. This is cursed. A, the astrologer stream on April 1st. Yes! A, the astrologer stream on April 1st. We're making it happen. Orbeez, we're making it happen. You're gonna see like a weird like version of Z on April 1st. I'm gonna come in and be like, I'm gonna be like whispering, be like, "Hi. Let's read what the stars have in mind for you today. Today your Venus is in retrograde. And your Jupiter is in the 7th house." Or something like that. You guys are diabolical for that. Why do I have one resistor left? Am I missing one? They may have just given me a spare, just in case. Well, let's see how this goes. Ooh, more soldering! Maybe she's an astrologer. No! I'm not an astrologer! Okay. I do have to admit, though. I have watched astrology once or twice. When I was in, so, you know, over the summer. Oh my god! Thank you so much, Droid Basher, for the $50 donation! You guys only donate when I lock in. Maybe I need to be soldering. I need to be dead silent and locked in the whole stream. Okay, back to my story. So, over the summer when I visited Korea and Japan, Oh my god. Oh my god. One of the things that I did was I actually visited, like, an astrologer. So I don't believe in this type of stuff. But this dude has been apparently doing some sort of astrology predictions for my family for generations. And this dude's, like, really accurate. Like, he predicted marriages, he predicted career future paths, he predicted, like, successes, troubles, health successes, you know, all of the above, basically. So this dude is, like, an absolute goat. And so I went into this being like, oh, probably not right. And I can't really say much about, like, what he predicted because I don't want to dox myself, but, he was really accurate, like, to the point that I actually, like, for a second thought that there was something supernatural going on. But other than that, like, I don't know, like, I feel like there are, that is, like, one thing that I just, like, could not explain with science. Whew. Okay, that looks good. Z is astrologer. No, I'm not an astrologer. Have you ever gotten your tarot cards read? Yes, I have. But it was for, like, fun. It was, like, basically a friend of mine had some sort of, like, event. And so I was like, you know what? Like, I went there to support my friend. My friend is not an astrologer, by the way. My friend is just, like, a normal science human being. Biochemist, chemist. And so I went to go see my friend, and I was like, oh, what's this? And they're like, oh, we're doing tarot card readings. And so I was like, okay. And so I got my tarot cards read, and I guess it felt more like some sort of, like, therapeutic thing, which I feel like that's why so many people do tarot cards, to have some sort of clarity about the future. But who needs that when you can predict your future using machine learning models? I'm just joking. I believe in machine learning. Oh, okay. Okay, and I think that are all the resistors. Oh my god. We started with this being completely empty, and now look at it. Look at all these resistors. No, this will not be clipped. A, the astrologer is canon indeed. Great at reading people plus does his research. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that is the case. Tomorrow you will wake up, do a bunch of stuff, and then go to sleep. That is the kind of predictions that A, the astrologer would make, actually. Whew. But if a motherboard is involved in soldering in the mommy board, stop! No! You guys have to be hinged. Just because this is the fundraiser stream does not mean that we are outside of the classroom. You Orbeez must behave yourself. Oh, I forgot to solder this one in. Boop. Oh my god, wait. Looks like I forgot to solder some parts of this. Whew. Ah! Bro, that wire just, like, almost went into my eye. I'm gonna be a little bit more careful now. Whew. Okay, I have 2 bits to solder here, and then... Maybe I should cosplay as A, the astrologer. Science is an art. T the terrorist? No. Ah! I did not say that. I meant to say terrorist. No, 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 no. Nobody clip that. I did not say that. No, I meant T the terrorist. No. No, no. Yes, Mylan. This just means we gotta do machine learning. Mylan, you gotta start doing the donation milestones. So on Mylan's stream, I think you could redeem like different milestones. And one of the things was art of an original character. And you know what got voted? A the Astrologer. So A the Astrologer is getting official art. How could this be? Is A the Astrologer going to become a fan favorite? Does A the Astrologer like say like oh whoa and ooh woo? Like what? Okay, I gotta fill this solder. I gotta fill this one in a little bit more, I think. Which one was it? That's this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think that should be fine. There we go. Woohoo! All the resistors are finally done. Oh my god. No! No! No one clip that! No one clip- Okay, I'm not using violence. This is a violence-free stream. I believe in peace and well-being. Can we get a quick multimeter test? My favorite thing to do with a multimeter is to make the thing beep. Okay, wait, let me use my cheap $15 multimeter. Wait, I don't want to show the screen because it's very reflective, but look at this. Hold up. This is the ASMR I'll do. Oh. I'm on the wrong setting. What? Was it not this one? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, ASMR. Hey there, it's A the Astrologer. Ara, the stars are in your favor today. Wait, I gotta make the thing beep. That's the only ASMR I'll do. Multimeter beeping. Is A the Ara, T the Tariffist? Ooh, well, I feel like that's the US export control video I did, right? You guys are crazy. Okay, now we're on to the capacitors. That's crazy. So, C2 is 222p. It's this one. Is there a polarity on this? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Come on. Come on, solder. Come on, no! There we go. Okay. Yes. multimeter? I haven't checked since my flight left. Yeah, no. Yeah, Xenotime. We already hit the PDE course. We're actually rapidly approaching the Z merge. Honestly, if you guys send us to space, I would be absolutely blown away. So, actually, so some of the Vtuber members were asking, like, oh, Z, like, what do you mean, like, send to space? Like, do you just mean, like, you know, like, take a picture in space? No. I'm sending, like, Z to space. It'll be a thing. PDE lectures will be a thing. The astrologer teaches PDE lectures. Okay, so next up, we actually have to care about the polarity. So next up, we need to install this capacitor. So where's the positive? So you can tell if it's negative by looking at this. It's kind of hard to see, but there's like a little white band here with a negative sign on it, so that means negative. Specs. How much do you know about Warhammer 40k? I know nothing about that. I don't even know what that is. Is that like a game? Sounds like a game. So when we put this in, we got to be really careful about the polarity. So the negative sign goes in here. And then that goes in like that. Yes. If we can go to space, we can go anywhere. Live soldering the national... No! If we're live soldering the national power grid, that would literally take, like, weeks. No, that... Okay, weeks is an understatement. That would take, like, years. But even if I were to do a part of it... I'm wondering, what milestone are you guys most excited for? I think the space one has garnered a lot of attention, but the PDEs one actually was the most exciting. If I'm being honest, my favorite milestone out of all of these was the museum lab tour thing. So this is an idea that I've been... Oh my god, I can't solder this bit for some reason. So this is actually something that I have been thinking about for quite some time. And I really want to do like a live tour of a lab. And I feel like if there was a... Just saying like... You know, I've helped raise money for charity, like, this is sort of my way of giving back to the community. That would make it a lot easier for somebody or somebody in charge of a lab to help me give a tour. Oh god, it's a tabletop game. Oh, also, for those of you... Oh my god, my head is breaking. For those of you who want, Whoa. For those of you who want the Polaroids, I'm planning to take... I have a Polaroid camera here, actually. Actually, it's so funny. It has space design on it. I will take a Polaroid and I'll sign it and do whatever. And I will mail it to you. Which will be very fun. I'm gonna go back and fix these joints. Come on. Sorry, I'm focusing. These tiny ones are really tiny. Install the directional switch. What is... Whoa, we gotta install this now. Install the directional switch. Send the switch to 90 degrees. What does that even mean? And install it in switch 1. What? Wait. Oh. This is so jank. So I guess I bend this in and then I... Which side is which? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so it's this way. Yeah, like that. Okay. Sorry, I was locked in. Z Mohawk milestone? I can't believe you guys want me to get a mohawk. Like, wouldn't it be better if I'm like, you know, at least visually appealing? Like, what's up with the mohawk? Well, the people have spoken. There is no call I will not answer. Raise funds to fix Z's neck. Maybe that should be the next milestone. I don't know why the tracking doesn't do as well when I'm looking at the soldering board carefully. Because I feel like some of these are really small. I want to be really careful that I'm not. Whew, there we go. Look at that. I have to do some Air Force stuff. We'll dip. Thank you so much. And if you guys haven't already, go subscribe to Xenotime. They are going to do some really cool fire demos tomorrow, which will be cool. Go back after A, the Astrologer. Today I will teach you how a differential equation can be used if your Cancer friend is secretly your enemy. No, no. A, the Astrologer is not teaching the lecture. Okay, install AGG. What? What? So next up, I have to install this on the back. I've never seen a piece like this before. What if you replace your lungs with a V8 engine? No! Orbeez, you guys are so unhinged. I want, like, wholesome milestones. And you guys are like, oh, what if Z, like, replaces her entire brain with lead? So, oh, so I gotta put this through the back. Boop. Is this supposed to be like raised up like that? Boop. Whew. Like this? I don't know if it's supposed to be raised up like this. A would definitely lick the lead-based solder for its mystical healing properties. Well, thank God that I am not A, the Astrologer. That would have been horrendous to think about. Okay, let's solder this. Tungsten jorts? What are tungsten jorts? Okay, I'll Google that once I finish soldering this. Okay, tungsten jorts. Let's look this up. Wait, these just look like jorts. I feel like I wear these kinds of things all the time. No! I just checked my Discord, and... Okay, Sharks, I'm name dropping you. But Sharks requested me to say a cursed thing. Y'all lock in for this. I'm putting my safety glasses down for this one. Oh god, I hope there's like no one in like a 4-mile radius of me. No, I don't want to say this is so bad. It's so bad. No, I'm okay with saying like skibbity or something like that, but this is worse. Okay, let's okay. Lock in. Oh no. Okay, I'm fine. Rar, oo, xd, oo, meow, oo, nya, oo, neko, oo, chan, teehee, oo, oo, ihi, kawaii. No! 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 Don't leave these remnants on my channel! No! 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 Clippers are eating good tonight. No, no, no. This needs to be banished from all history. You like A, the astrologer? Maybe Z should what do you guys think? Should Z graduate? Z should graduate. And A, the astrologer, will debut. What do you guys think of that? Oh my god, I have so much physical cringe from that. Sharks, why? I could slam my hand on the desk, but I don't want to get all these things. Now that it's on the internet, it's never going away. Exactly, no! No! This is gonna come back and bite me in the future. Okay, next up is to install the power switch. Pay attention to the installation direction of the switch. Okay, so I guess this is on the back. Huh? Like this. Yes. Okay, let's solder this in. Sharks. Sharks. I'm out to get you. You've been warned. I currently am in a position of authority. Sharks, you watch out. I think Sharks, you also requested a Polaroid slash 3D printed Z. Nuh-uh. You're gonna get sent a Polaroid, and it's just gonna be this. A sign of my anger. A sign of my anger. Just give me a picture of the soldering iron. Clips make for great fundraising advertising potential. No, exactly. Now someone will go clip that, post it on the internet, and the charity fundraiser. Oh my god! Oh my god! You scared me! Thank you. Thank you, Astral Atropos, for the $2 donation. Let me know what sticker you'd like. I've already added A, the astrologer. It can't get worse. Why is this sticking to the soldering iron? Oh, come on. Oh, that was like the worst soldering job I've ever done. Some of these holes are just so small. How am I supposed to... There we go. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. And we just soldered in the switch. Boop, boop, boop. Worth it. Hello, Kaizen Oramara. You might want to angle the camera down a bit. Actually, I'll try to move things up. If I angle the camera, I think I'm gonna dox myself. T, the tomato soup enthusiast. That just put into the... Wait, let's see. No! Who already clipped the uwu kawaii? T... Wait, you want me to add T, the tomato soup enthusiast? Well, at least it's not another word that starts with T. I was a little scary. I was a little scared for a second. T, the tomato soup enthusiast. This is absolutely adorable, by the way. T, the tomato soup enthusiast. Oh. And here's an empty model. Oh, you can even make more. So if you go into the art channel of the Discord, you can actually make your own Z version as well. I am currently making an hourglass, like an electronic hourglass, but because I've been talking so much, I don't think I've made as much progress as I'd hoped, but it's okay. It's gonna be okay. We're progressing through this. So now we need to install the IC. So we need U1 is the CD4069. Oop. Oh. Why did it come like this? How am I supposed to take this out? Okay, there we go. So these are the 4015s. And this is the 4069. So we need to put this in along here. Yes. And then making sure that all the pins are going in straight and that the top is where it's supposed to be. Oh my god. Ugh. There we go. Boop. Like so. And now we're going to go ahead and solder the back. Oh, let me quickly take this back part out. And cut this end. Okay, cool. I did. I'm doing my part. Thank you, Eternal Sonata. How much do we have to donate to get A into space as well? You know what? I think the milestone to get into space is like 6,000, which is a lot. And if we got to that point, that would be 20 times our original... 20 times? Yeah, 20 times our original goal. So, you know what? If we get to the 6,282 milestone, we're putting A into space as well. Actually, yeah, no, A can just astral project into space. Yeah, A doesn't need any... Okay, no, but I think I'm serious. If we hit the 6,282 milestone, like, that would be absolutely crazy. And just to celebrate that, I will literally put A into space as well. Boop. Whew, these are kind of hard to solder. I'm gonna lock in for this. But I think the Z merch would be really cute. I've always wanted a chibi Z, just like on the couch. But it also means that if I have guests over, I'll have to explain what this is. I think, another thing, I know I haven't really set a milestone about this, but my family actually does not know that I am a VTuber. And I think if we hit the 6,282 milestone, like, I think I'll also tell my family that I do this for fun. Because I think that's something that's really meaningful. And I think, like, at first I kind of started this, like, oh, haha, like, I'm just live streaming, like, I really love physics. Let's see if I can share more physics to the world. And I think this charity fundraiser was such an amazing way to see, like, how the science VTubing community can come together. And even, like, Neko Lolita and, like, Rain, they aren't part of the science VTubing community, but, like, they have, you know, how the VTubing community in general can come together for something like this. Yeah. The Astrologer merch when? The Astrologer merch? Maybe that'll be like a $5,000 milestone. I think I first need to get typical Z merch. It would be really embarrassing if the Astrologer sold out more merch than me. Oop. We can get a Mama and Papa Z stream. Yeah. I think that would be really fun. I also, one of the things that I want to do is feature some of my IRL friends who do really, you can see all the smoke going up in the air, who do really cool things. Such as, like, they do things like SpaceX engineering, like aerospace, all that cool jam. Other astrophysics research, you know. And so I feel like, yes, like, I am probably really, like, very excited about, like, scientific communication, but I don't know what it's like to be an aerospace engineer. And with SpaceX and, like, Blue Origin and everything sort of being on the rise, that would be really fun to highlight. What do you guys think? More of Z's friends. I was inspired by this because, you know, Chet Spinnyeyes does, like, leet code competitions with other VTubers who are, like, you know, like, Google engineers or, like, students or etc., like, in real life. You should go check out Chet's channel. He does some really cool stuff. But that also got me thinking, like, it would be really cool to showcase some things that I'm not particularly specialized on. Space engineering stream would be cool. Am I late? I'm very late. No, you're good, you're good. We're just soldering things. This is a very cozy stream. And we've raised already $1,762. It's absolutely crazy. For context, the original goal was $314, and I thought that, like, it would take us the full weekend to reach that goal. But you guys have absolutely blown my expectations, and again, I just wanted to thank you guys all so much for the support. And again, a huge thank you to all the streamers. They're also linked in the description if you want to go check them out. Neko said that she was happy to join. Yeah, no, Neko was absolutely amazing. The Astrologer might sell more. No! The Astrologer is not going to sell more. Space engineering stream would be cool. Yeah, I think I think CosmoGaze also said the issue has been bridging the pop and the oh, I thought you said the popular culture and science. And I agree with that. But I think nowadays, like, you know, SpaceX is doing some really crazy things. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see the Starship launch and the explosion, but I saw videos of it and it looked absolutely beautiful. But some people saw that and then, like, started freaking out, and it also started, like, new conversations on, like, what does it mean to, like, leave debris in space? Like, what should you do in a case where a spaceship cannot land? Like, so for context, the Starship, there was an issue, and the Starship decided to blow up, which, like, on videos looks really scary, but it was actually probably the best decision because that means that the pieces of Starship actually blow up in the atmosphere instead of, you know, landing on innocent people. Whereas in other space programs, like, I think, like, China, for example, like, they kind of just leave the space, their space shuttle or whatever in, like, one piece. And there have been incidents where, like, that has led to, like, debris falling on, like, neighborhoods or, like, villages, and, like, it's not good. So people, I think, have been freaking out about this new, like, Starship launch exploding, but I think it was actually for the better. And if anything, people also thought it looked cool. I thought it looked really cool. But I think that's also one thing is, like, nowadays, like, SpaceX has been, like, on the rise. I think there's some really cool launches. I also got a chance to see New Glenn launch, which was really cool, even though the booster didn't land on the ship. So Blue Origin has been working on their first rocket for really long. Yeah, I saw the Sky Streak clip this morning on Twitter. It's so beautiful. No! Why is everyone sharing the clip of me saying ooh? Okay, anyways. So Blue Origin launched their first rocket, and it was successful. Like, they got to space on, like, their first attempt. The booster didn't land, but that's okay. And it was a huge deal. But that's why I also want to feature some, like, space engineers who have worked on these kinds of things. What do you guys think? Because I think I like to talk about aerospace, but in general, like, I don't know the nitty-gritty details. I don't know what it's like to work there. I am soldering this at immensely rapid speeds. Do it? Do it? Yeah. Allegedly. Yes, allegedly. Yes, they have... I do not want to get blacklisted. Ah! And if it did happen, it's very rare. Plus, China has advanced a lot in reusable space engineering. Yes, I actually did hear about that. I think that's really cool. I think, there's been so much new excitement for space. And, like, now is such an epic time to be, like, into, like, aerospace or engineering in general, you know? Boop. Ah! Whew. Come on. Oh my god. That took me so long. But we just soldered the entire backside, so this is all new. What do you guys think? Woohoo! Whew. Actually, I think this looks... When I take the Polaroid to send to the $100 donors, would you like maybe the finished product? Oh, thank you, Uzu. Thank you so much for donating. Maybe I should take a picture of the finished product, not just, like, the circuit board. Okay, so now we need to install the 8-pin connectors. So install the connectors to CN5. So these, oh my god, there's so many. So this one and this one first. Whoop. Here, let me put it here so you guys can actually see that. Oop. Yata. What does a circuit do? It is a digital hourglass. So it'll look like there's, like, sand granules falling. I think. I'm actually not sure. I actually bought this kit, like, many years ago, but I actually haven't had the chance to do it until now. Oh. I hope you guys don't mind as I lock in. These pins are so... Oh my god! Oh my god, thank you, CosmoG, or CosmoGaze. Thank you so much. Is there anything you'd like? I need to create a list of people who purchased from the Supernova Award. Oh my god. Here, I gotta go see the full list. Oh my god, thank you so much. So, okay, I'm gonna go from the bottom. Oh. I am currently writing down everybody's name. Thank you so much. I don't know how I feel about this, but I found out that people are setting fires on purpose. Oh yes, I did see that. I actually have Joy Basher also asked, what does the circuit do? It is a digital hourglass. Wow, thank you so much. No more ooh, please. This site is a UI nightmare. Yeah, it's a little hard to use, but it's okay. Yeah, so let's talk about a little bit more about the wildfires. Yes, I also did hear that some people are setting them on purpose. I actually saw a video where this person, like, started a fire in front of somebody's shop, and the shop burned down, and they checked the camera, and that's what they saw, which is, like, why would you do that? But that also brings up this other point that I wanted to mention. That one of the reasons why I started this was because I heard about all these stories of people losing their homes in JPL. And another more horrific story I've been hearing is, like, after many people in Pasadena and Altadena have had to evacuate, some people, fortunately, their homes were not lost due to the fire, but when they came back, they found that their houses had been vandalized and broken into. And it's because as they evacuated, there was, like, no one left protecting the house. So, yeah. I think it might be a little bit less of an issue now because I heard the National Guard is currently in Pasadena. They've been trying to protect the JPL site, but even more so than that, they've been trying to protect the area in general. Especially, like, the residential areas, which have been affected. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. I can't see. Thank you, Astrologer, for redeeming another sticker. Yeah, no, there's mass looting. So I think, when people hear about the LA wildfires, the first thing to assume is, like, yes, the damage from the fires is immense, but there's also other incredible damage as well, from looting, from intentional fires set off by people who are absolutely horrible. So, yeah. Okay. Now, let me see. Let us see what sticker to add. Is there a sticker you would like me to add? Shark says, happy to provide any insight. Yes. If you have any... anybody in the chat, if you have any insight on engineering, any insight on anything, on the LA wildfires, on soldering, on electronics, on anything, please speak up. Like, I do soldering for fun. I do electronics for fun. It's not the main thing that I do. So, yeah. Let's see. No, T the terrorist doesn't exist. T the tomatoes... Look, T the tomato soup enthusiast, not T the terrorist. A the astrologist would give people what they want. Let's see. Let me see if the stickers have been requested. Are there any specific stickers that you would prefer? I also realized that people left messages in the Tiltify campaign. So if there is something that I missed, like, please also point me out to it. What are these offshoots? I'm missing a chunk of lore. Okay, let me explain this. So a few no, not a few days ago, yesterday actually, Mylan had a stream which was incredible, by the way, discussing emotional resilience to wildfires. And Mylan is a psychologist, so that was really great. But during the stream, one of the things that was addressed was like how people's personality changes from social media. And so I was thinking, one of the things that I did on stream a while back was to do an MBTI test, and I got a different result. So I was like, oh, I know this is like not a real scientific experiment, but like I did an MBTI test on a stream and got a different result. And Mylan was like, oh, MBTI is almost like astrology, but for business majors. And I was like, oh, if it's astrology, then I don't approve of it. I don't approve of it. And then somebody in the chat said, oh, it's like that behavior is like anti-Z, comma, A. And then A the Astrologer was born. So A the Astrologer is tarot card reading ASMR artist, VTuber, with a soft-spoken voice, who may make her debut on April 1st of this year. So that's the lore. And then there's also T, the tomato soup enthusiast, because I had to say tomato soup 10 times during the stream. Ah! So yeah. Thank you. Yes, thank you also for explaining. A, the Astrologer became a meme in Mylan's channel. It was me. Well, the name concept was a group effort. Yes, yes. Yeah, and one of the things also was Mylan also got their personal milestones. And as a result, there is going to be art for A the Astrologer, drawn by Mylan, who is an incredibly talented artist. Oh my god. This soldering job is a little stressful. Boop. Ow. There's a little bit who bit me. A little tiny bit of solder like flung out towards me. Oop. Oh, I'm almost done. This is kind of intense. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. A tiny bit of solder got, or something got on me. I think it burned my skin a little. It's okay. Anything for the fundraiser. If it means burning for the fundraiser, I will do it. Oh! Oh no! 2 of the joints are connected. That's not good. No! I accidentally connected 2 of the joints. Not good. Come on. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I've separated it. Ah! A the Astrologer would repeat. Oh, hello, Neobaka. I do not speak Portuguese, unfortunately. But earlier, I did say thank you, like 23 times. In different languages. meme was born. I unfortunately don't know any Portuguese. Come on. Come on, Solder. Okay. Whew. And with that, I finished the top and bottom row. Maybe I'll add a little bit more to this one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Woohoo! I have no idea who this person from Brazil is. Unfortunately, I do not speak any Portuguese. Here, in the meantime, I'm gonna end the Q&A. And let's see what else I need to gather votes on. Oh, one thing that I wanted to say was at the $200 milestone, we're going to be doing a science quiz, which I'm really excited for. I'm planning to host this maybe once things cool down from the fundraiser. And by then, maybe I can collaborate with different VTubers and different people. Oh, also, another thing. We just finished the entire side. This entire side. Which means we're now on to installing the LED panel. And boy, are there a ton of LEDs. 30 LEDs? That's crazy. Do they have polarity? I think they do too. I don't know how I can tell what the polarity is. So apparently we need to install 30 LEDs. The long foot is the positive pole. So yes, so that goes into the square. So we gotta do this. Then we gotta do this. We gotta do this 30 times. What color are the LEDs? It just looks like white to me, actually. Actually not quite sure. I think they just look white. Actually, there's one way to check. So my ultra powerful multimeter has a specific mode. I don't want to dox myself. So if you turn it on to this mode with the little diode symbol, one thing that you can do is plug it in and see what color it gives. So this side is the positive rail. So I can take, oh, it's not even in the line of sight. So I can take this, and then you can attach. Oh! It's blue! Are they all the same? I wonder why the diagram looks red then. Yeah, they're blue! Yeah, so I'm basically soldering an hourglass. Okay, let's start putting these in. I'm so excited. Oh, also another thing is that people also wanted to, have me make more science shorts. Which makes me think, maybe I should make a new short on electronics. I feel like that would be super cool. Boop. Alright, my goal is to get this done in 20 minutes. Looks like Xbox. I think this is cooler than Xbox. Oh, have you guys seen the announcement for the new Nintendo Switch? So I actually kind of knew some of the details about it. I have some friends who are like gamers, who are more familiar with everything, and they said that apparently like the screen for the console was like already revealed in advance or something like that. But I got a chance to see it and I thought it looked really cool. So I actually don't even have Nintendo Switch 1. Which makes me wonder, maybe I should get the Switch too. Would I be able to stream games with that? Maybe. Before you plug in the circuit, test it, please. Yes, I definitely will. There's probably a step to actually test it. Come on. This looks a little odd. Why is this not bubbling up like I want it to? Boop. Okay. Okay. Orbeez Pokemon tournament? A nerd? What? Oh my god, it's Nep! Hello, Nep! Thank you so much for joining! Oh, yes, speaking of, Nep, did you want to actually hop on while I lock in on these soldering things to briefly just talk about the... I think you mentioned you wanted to do a brief description of your stream about horticulture and wildfires? Let me know, let me know. Steam Deck is nice. I don't have the Steam Deck either. Orbeez Pokemon for... Wait. I heard that on the new Nintendo Switch, you can actually have 24 players at once. Like, what? Like, how does that even work? Nep says, yes, but I haven't wake up long. Yes, sounds good. Maybe, honestly, even at around, like, 11:40 a.m. PST. So, like, maybe in, like, half an hour if you want to hop on. Let me know. Maybe she can have a mic. Oh, so that was also a really interesting requested game. So, for context, over the winter break, there has been a very informal, like, Minecraft server created for VTuber, where we've just been getting to know each other and, like, having fun. So, maybe it's about time we have a Z Minecraft server. Whoa! Thank you, Warpy, for donating. Let me know what astrophotography you want on the Discord so I can provide. Oop. They yearn for the mines. Exactly. I heard, like, Minecraft... There was a big, like, Minecraft 2 leak. I'm actually really curious to see what that was about. Apparently there's gonna have some, like, Netflix show or something like that. Oof. It's kind of hard to see. Oof. Oh, I'm doing a horrible soldering job. Zcraft? Gonna bounce and have a nice day. Thank you so much, Germanium GE, for joining. Okay. I had to get up close to check that that was in. Sorry, I'm just double checking these joints a little bit since they look a little out of place. Okay, I think that should be fixed. Whew. I do not play Minecraft, so I see there's people who love it here. Yeah, no, Minecraft is great. I also know there's, like, a lot of people who do some, like, crazy kind of, like, circuitry type things on it. Which is absurd to me. Like, if you can build a computer in Minecraft, like, that is a sign of immense skill. Boop. Okay, hold on. Let me get this into the line of sight. What do you know about sunlight physics? I know properties about the sun. I know a lot about solar physics. But I have to admit, not that much about sunlight physics. Especially in the context of, like, you know, photosynthesis and plants and whatnot. Oh! Oh! Thank you. I think Astrotropos again? Question mark? Yes, I think so. Thank you so much. Wait, let me check. Oh my god. Do you want me to include the, So I just went into the art channel, so... This is so beautiful. E and B. The No! E and B. Oh my god. I feel like you guys are just gonna make fun of every letter of the alphabet. Look at this. It's E and B. You understand why? Because it's like, so electricity and magnetism, when you visualize them, run perpendicular to each other. So the reason why that's E and B is because you can see there's one Z who's like perpendicular. You guys are gonna do this for like every single constant, right? Yes. D, the diffusion coefficient. D, the diffusion coefficient. E, the... Well, I guess E is already the electric Z. What else is there? F, the force version of Z, and it's like a free body diagram of Z. Here, give me. E. What's been happening? I was locked in making E and B. Well, I'm now installing the LEDs. So we're making some really good progress. So I'm just gonna quickly just double check that this is working by plugging in. Oh! Thank you, Gilgamesh. I thought this said Gilgamesh for a second. Thank you, Gilgamesh, for donating $20. Wait! You know what that means? That means we've hit 2,000! Oh my god, thank you guys so much! Oh my god. Oh, this makes me so overjoyed. I don't know how I'm supposed to test this, I guess. Woohoo! Yes, I think... Actually, Eternal Sonata, you got to explain what the PAM thing is. I think Neko Lolita has a separate milestone for her channel for 3,000 subs. Not subs. $3,000 in donations. Sigh? No. Psi would be really cool, but I think then it would get so confusing. I think already there's like psi, there's phi in B theorem. If we have one more that rhymes with I, then it's gonna get, and myelin, it's gonna get crazy. Sizedji. Actually, after I visited London and Paris, I should officially call myself Zed, no? Alright, back to soldering the LEDs once more. Ooh. Oh, I realize you guys can't even see that. Here. Actually, yesterday when we hit the one, I think when we hit the 314 milestone, I was actually away for dinner, and when I opened my phone, I had gotten all these messages being like, Z, where are you? You should go onto CL's stream. And I was actually just enjoying a nice, delicious bowl of pho. So yeah, that was definitely not what I expected. And I just started like, I mean, I couldn't, like, you know, I was with people who do not know I was a VTuber, so I was like trying to hold back like my internal screams of joy. And then when I got back, I was just like, I was just so emotional from all of the generosity and support, and honestly, I've just had so much fun also watching everybody's streams. Nep. It's just me. No Y sounds. Yep. Nep is unique. I think Z is also, like, doesn't rhyme with I. Because, like, myelin, phi, and psi. Oh, I guess, okay, I'll come pop in a few. Turn the old PC on. Thank you. And if you guys want to follow VTheorem, I think I have a command for that as well. Yeah! I think Cider is actually streaming right now. She just finished her dissertation, which was a crazy achievement. So, like, huge congrats to her. And celebrating that. So, yeah. Woohoo! Another layer of LEDs done. Okay. Round 3, I guess. CGI. It's just me, no nep sounds. Woohoo! Wait, thank you guys so much for the support. Fortunately, regarding people that I know at JPL, fortunately, the people that I know have been able to evacuate, though there has been a longtime friend, sort of like a mentor, and I was like, I had met her quite a few times, and she was incredibly sweet. We actually went to a Hollywood Bowl concert all together. But I know people who she had actually previously hosted, who knew her much closer. And what's incredibly tragic is that her gorgeous home, was actually lost in Altadena due to the fires. Yeah, no, it was really horrible to hear about. I remember the house was absolutely gorgeous. They have, I believe, like 2 dogs. And so I know many people who've been trying to raise money for her GoFundMe. And I didn't know about this until after the fact, but she has such a big heart that instead of, basically what she did was that she actually was helping other people in the neighborhood evacuate. And of course, like, I did not know her like very closely, but it just sounded like something that she would do. Fortunately, she's safe, her family's safe, the dogs are safe. But they had lost their house completely due to the fire. And like seeing photos of it was devastating as well. Yeah. Pembu, how good are you at Tetris? Yes, so on a more happier note, yes, Pembu is doing a Tetris stream. So, if you join, I think if you donate a specific amount, you can actually duel Pembu, who's been an amazing mod, a great VTuber friend of mine. So definitely go check that out later. Oof. I feel like my voice is also running a little dry. Oop. Ooh. Oh, we've made so much progress. Do you think we can get this done? I think we can get this done. Oop. Ah. Blue hourglass, here we come. Come on. At least they're safe. That's the important part. Yes, exactly. Nep says, how do I join you? Okay, I'm going to hop on the VC, actually. Whew. Looks like I'll actually have to... Actually, do you just want a voice call and I can include... Oh. I see. Okay, I will need to set up my Fuji thing. Alright. I will be right back just to set this up. Boop. I'm gone. Only my hands remain. No, I'm sorry my neck looks broken. It's because I'm looking down, I think. Nep, I just joined the team fundraiser voice chat, by the way. And I will try to add you. Oop. Is it a browser source? Maybe this works. I think that should work. And I'm back! Okay. Oh, wrong link. Z neck lore when? Actually, my neck does not abide by the laws of physics. We need 1,000 more to heal Z's neck. No! Her hands... Wait, oh, yeah, no. I don't know where... Okay, I saw this image, and if you look really carefully, like, one of the hands looks a little bit like a worm. It's a little odd. It's a little odd. Don't you think? Doesn't it kind of look like a slug? Can't quite explain it. Yeah, my neck tracking is not very good. Because 2 of Z's fingers are merged. Yes, exactly. Actually, so... One thing that I really want to save up for is, like, a really good, like, tracking set to do, like, VTuber tracking. But it turns out that there is a robotics lab at my institution. And one of the things that they're focusing on is, like, basically, like, using VR to test robots. That's a very rundown summary of, like, what they're doing. And so, as a result, they have this high-tech tracking equipment. So maybe I'll get a chance to borrow it. But that also means that Z's neck will be fixed only temporarily. Actively editing the Z Wikitubia. Wait, what's a Wikitubia? Is there a Z Wikitubia? In the meantime, let me also... I think Nep, by the way, oh! Yeah! Whoa. Let me add a chroma key. I think it's like this bluish color.
If it's not gonna work, I can change the background.
Oh no! Wait, look! What's... Oh my god, what is this? I didn't mean to do that. Oh no!
It's terrifying.
Oh no, I did not mean to do... Ah! Wait, hold up.
Let me...
Wait, I guess I'm just...
Wait, what if I just give myself a cool background, and then... Wait, what's this one?
Oh.
Oh, that's not what I want. I don't know what I'm doing, so just give me a moment to be scuff on your stream.
It's okay. Here, let me turn my volume up so people can hear you. Oh, whoa, what is this prison?
Oh, here.
Oh, that's so cute. Yes, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
You can take the chroma key off now.
Yes. Here, I'll put you in like this. How does this look? Okay, Nep is here.
Yeah, but you can take the chroma key off, and if you want, you can also crop it so it looks like I'm just in a garden, but that's up to you.
Yes, I will attempt to do that. I have no idea how to do this. Nep senpai, teach me your ways.
Are you on OBS?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna click the source that you just put in.
Yeah.
There's the option for filters.
Uh-huh.
So click your filters.
Uh-huh.
In the little corner, add a plus and add a crop.
I did not know you could do that.
I've been doing this shit for 3 years.
This is crazy. Okay, and then maybe...
Speaking of, my 3-year streamiversary is in like 2 weeks.
Oh my god, that's crazy! Well, first off, congratulations. That's a crazy milestone.
Hey, don't congratulate me now. Nep? Fuck. Do I curb my swearing for your stream?
You're fine. You're fine. We're all adults here. We're chilling.
You got the chroma key off.
Oh, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I did not. Oh, there you go. Now you're vibrant and alive.
Yes.
Yes, let's go. Okay, so, hello, this is Nep. If you haven't already, go subscribe. Nep, you'll be briefly talking to us about horticulture, right?
I'm gonna put my Twitch link in your chat.
Yes, go ahead and do that. Are you actually streaming for the horticulture, like,
not right now.
lecture later?
Later today.
Oh, hey, that's great. Yeah, because this is going to be my last stream until the charity recap, so this will be a great way to highlight that.
Okay, here is that link. So if anyone wants to follow and check that stream out later, they can.
Yes.
But it is Twitch, so you're gonna have to make an account if you don't use that. And then I get follows and my stats go up and it boosts my ego.
Yes, no, go follow though, go follow. I literally made a Twitch account just to follow the Vtuber members and a few others now too. Yeah.
Well, hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. I've been awake for like an hour.
Oh, I woke up early for this soldering stream as well, and we're roughly finishing things up. I think if you want to... Oh, link is disabled on chat? Here, let me just get it from the V-theorem.
It's the last one.
Yeah, it's the last one here. Yes.
Perfect. Alright, can I do my, like, little spiel intro that
Yes.
I have in my head?
Yes, go ahead. And in the meantime, I'm gonna
Cool.
finish up some more soldering.
Cool. Okay. So, hello, Suzuki's chat and community. My name is Nep. It's short for my botanical name because I am a carnivorous plant. My full name is Nepenthes. I am an IRL horticulturalist specializing in adult education. I've been working in my field for over 8 years. And
Wow.
I am your digital garden educator. So if you want to learn about plants, insects, how to grow these things, food production, food security, how to store food, and all of that fun stuff, hit me up. That's what I do. So later today on my channel, I'm going to actually do a talk all about the impacts of the horticultural product production industry and a little bit of agriculture in California and how it has impacted the environment and impacted the droughts and rate of fires, as well as talking about how the fires and stuff have had a bit of an impact on this industry. My favorite flower? Ooh. Probably columbines or passion flowers.
What do columbines look like?
They kind of look like alien space, like little alien flowers, I guess. They're real weird.
What?
I love them.
Oh, that is so freaky. But yes, no, Nep does amazing. I feel like honestly, horticulture is something that I want to learn more about, especially in the context of the LA wildfires. Is there anything cool that you've spotted or like learned about already?
Well, I reviewed like 13 different papers
Wow.
leading up to this. Well, like horticultural papers are so freaking specific. They don't ever cover like broad categories like that. So I had to find a whole bunch of stuff that kind of touched on the same things and overlapped, and took a while. But yeah, I think my favorite thing I learned so far is actually the impact of the Amazon deforestation on the Pacific Northwest and California.
Wait, what? There is an impact? Well, in what way?
Let me pull up my stat. For you, and then I can actually explain it. I'll give you guys a couple of little bits of info.
Second. Nep, give me 1 second.
It's Amazon deforestation.
Wait, Nep, sorry. My audio just absolutely cut out. I've been trying to figure it out. I don't know if you saw my DM just now.
Oh, no. Do you want me to redo something?
I think the sound just died. Wait, hold up. Let's check. Can everybody hear me now? Is it all better? Okay, wait, I'm so sorry that the audio cut out. I must have just broken the settings to try to make it louder. And then I absolutely killed the audio. Okay, everything's all good now.
Okay, where the hell did I leave off so I can pick back up?
Maybe from like when you were mentioning the Amazon forest and yeah.
Yes. So the stat that I found that's really fascinating regarding this, and this comes out of a journal article, but Amazon deforestation results in 10% to 20% precipitation reduction for the coastal Northwest and the Sierra Nevada.
I can't believe those two are linked, by the way. Also, yeah.
It's wild. And then the other thing is, if you guys have context regarding the Dust Bowl from the 20s, 30s in the US.
Did that affect...
The Dust Bowl was characterized by a complete lack of rainfall. It was a ton of drought, and then we got something called soil erosion.
Oh, so that in turn is now affecting the wildfires.
Yeah, so there's a lot of reason for it. And again, I will go into all of these details later. I have a background in some soil science as well, so I can really speak to how soil health impacts all of this.
I'm so excited to learn, yeah.
What happens with this is your soil is built up of things like minerals and things like clay, silt, and sand. It's also filled with water, airspace, and this nice little thing called organic matter. So when you are told to put compost in your garden, it's because you need to add organic matter. The organic matter acts like a sponge. And so when you don't put that back in the soil, it doesn't hold water.
I see.
So your soil gets really dry, and then it's prone to erosion, meaning that wind comes by, air comes by, whatever, and it pulls that top layer of soil off. It moves it all around. And so you lose soil, you lose the capacity to hold water within the soil, and then horticultural production also reduces the amount of soil coverage, right? Like in a forest, you don't really see the dirt. It's all covered by stuff. In a horticultural system, you can see the soil. It's bare, it's there, like it's not really held together by plant material the same way. And so here's another cool stat that I found. So soil erosion. So like if you have a hectare of land and the first centimeter of topsoil is lost, okay, that equates to a loss of between 100 to 150 tons of soil.
So that top layer is really important then.
Oh, yeah. For every 100 tons lost, you lose 2,000 to 2,500 kilograms of humus, which is that organic matter in the soil.
So is that what's happening in California? Have people just like forgotten how to compost or like include that top layer of soil?
We are kind of moving towards the same effect of, say, the Dust Bowl.
What? Is that why the wildfires were so bad this year?
That's a huge part of why things are happening. So again, in statistics, they're not saying that horticulture is the primary driver of it, but it definitely impacts the whole system.
Yeah.
Same with agriculture, same with livestock production, rearing. All of this does have an impact on the environment. And we have been seeing greater frequency in droughts in California from like mid 2000s onwards to about here. And California is like the largest horticultural production region in the US. So when you already have water shortages and you have to have all these restrictions on it, and then you have an industry that requires intense amounts of water to feed the country,
oh yeah, no, that's...
you result in some big issues.
I'm also wondering, I don't know how much you know about this, but there's a lot of palm trees in LA, and palm trees need a lot of water. So do you think that's also...
They sure do.
Yeah, basically eroding that topsoil?
In an urban space, it's really not as big of a deal for erosion because most of the city covers the ground, right? You got roads, buildings, sidewalks, everything. The majority of the soil is covered. But as a result, there's also no new organic matter getting in there. A lot of soils in urban centers are completely destroyed in terms of soil horizons and layers because we dig it all up and we stick it back in.
Yeah.
If anyone is curious about that, I actually have a whole lecture on my YouTube channel here about soils. It's like 3 hours long and it's not edited down from the original VOD. It's kind of painful to watch, but someone went through it, watched it, and put timestamps in. So
well, that's
it's
super
a little
cool
easier
though.
to navigate.
I will definitely want to check that out because I think a big issue with the fires this time especially was the wind. But now that you're mentioning, if there was erosion, that also means that that soil is also sort of like flying off and making the regions more vulnerable to these fires, right? Yeah.
So it's interesting shit.
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk about it because I also found a whole bunch of stuff like how drought is kind of helping to redesign U.S. agriculture. The effects of the Dust Bowls. Oh, actually, I pulled a whole chunk of info from this bit. I have all the papers and stuff linked, so if anyone is interested, I don't even know where to share it. It's a Google document. Let's see. I know I have a link.
I can also post it on my Twitter or like include it in the description later. Or if you want to send it to me, I can include in the description after the stream is over. How does that sound?
Here, I will send you, I'll DM you the link. So it's not fully fleshed out yet, but I just have a couple more like news articles to read, my non-primary sources, my secondaries. Yeah, so here, I'll just read this chunk.
I think also...
This comes
go ahead.
A paper from 2016. And yeah, okay. So we recall the Dust Bowl of the 1930s in North American Great Plains, in which drought conditions coupled with unsustainable agricultural land management, so things like tillage, continuous cropping, overgrazing, it led to a regional ecological, economic, and health crisis. The enormous dust storms ripped over the plowed fields and overgrazed pastures. Things known as black blizzards, so soil instead of snow, blew eastward from North and South Dakota, picking up an estimated 300 million tons of topsoil.
What? How does that even, like, fly around like that? What?
So it choked people, shredded crops, killed livestock along the way. And then, here we go, the federal government responded by creating the Soil Conservation Service and established projects to support rural agricultural economies and socio-economic welfare. It incentivizes soil and land conservation with terracing, contour plowing, conservation tillage, tree planting for shelter belts. And so, lessons can be drawn from the Dust Bowl. And one similarity of today's situation is that unsustainable agricultural practices exacerbate the impact of prolonged drought.
So,
significant droughts in the US and California occur during the periods of 1929 to 1934, or Dust Bowl, again from 1976 to 1977, and another one from 1987 to 1992. And so this paper, that what they're talking about here is all of the droughts and stuff prior to the 2000s.
But that also means that we're probably headed towards, like, another major Dust Bowl drought type situation.
If we don't stop producing shit like this, it's gonna impact everything, because people need to eat, but we're so concerned about production and the economic value of it that we really don't push for these sustainable practices. Another huge part of that is horticulture is a very, very expensive industry. It costs a lot more to produce vegetables, fruits, medicinal plants, all of those things than it does to produce grain. And so as a result, and this is kind of wild, there is significantly less agricultural research and development for horticulture. Because if shit goes wrong, those companies are liable to farmers to pay them back.
I see.
And so there is significantly less research done. The reason we have like not enough variety in pesticides and things like that is because companies don't really want to touch it because of how much it could impact them if they get it wrong.
I see. So that discourages active research. That's not good. I feel like anything that discourages innovation or, you know, trying to make things better, that's not good. Yeah.
So someone asks, question for Nep, what can an individual do to help the bee population? Here's my biggest one. Stop buying almonds from California.
Almonds? What do almonds have to do with bees?
Almonds are a massive industry, and because it's a plant product, it requires pollination. There are not enough wild bees in these regions and orchards that are massive to pollinate their crops, so they bring honeybees in.
So they just bring them in and like work them like slaves or something.
They rent honeybees. So farmers truck their bees across the states to get them to California, it results in a huge spread of excess disease because all of these bees and their populations are around each other again.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is honeybees are not native to North America. So we talk about saving the bees. Stop worrying about honeybees. Start worrying about native bees, because those are the populations.
Oh, that's a great point. So I guess no more almonds. Are there any other, like, you know, food items that do that kind of thing that we should be wary of?
Honestly, any kind of large-scale agriculture really fucks up the biodiversity.
At this point, we gotta stop eating.
Well, no. One of my favorite things that has ever come out of North American history is from the World Wars and the concept of victory gardens. If you really want to make an impact, grow food at home.
Ooh. But how do you get started? Like, especially if you're more, like, in a city. Like, it's so hard to start.
You come talk to me, because I'm a professional and specialist in urban horticultural production.
I might need to talk to you because I feel like I kill every plant that I grow, even succulents, which I didn't even know you could kill.
To be fair, I kill every succulent and cactus I come across, so...
Okay, so it's not just me.
Yeah. I would say those are some of the harder things to take care of if you are...
Really?
Not in their environment, I guess. Because they have such specific water requirements.
Oh... I thought raising succulents was, like, the easiest thing, but I guess maybe I should try other plants, too. I've always wanted to grow, like, an avocado or, like, a strawberry plant. I guess avocado might be hard. What's a good beginner-friendly plant?
Avocados are tricky because they're a tree, so you'd have to grow a full tree. And, what was the other one you said?
Like strawberries?
Strawberries. Don't bother growing strawberries from seed. They're so hard to start.
Really?
Get yourself some strawberry crowns. Go to a greenhouse. Get yourself a variety. Go, to northern Canada like me and steal some wild ones.
Whoa, wait, how did you bring them back? Yo, ayo!
Well, I live in Canada and North Canada. So I just drove 3 hours north.
Oh, wait, that's easy then. I guess it'll be hard for me in the US to bring them across the border, but...
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, but there are wild strawberries that grow, and they're really nice. They're tasty. They're so fucking good.
Oh,
anyways,
yeah.
Strawberries reproduce pretty easily. Like, they spread. And so once you kind of establish a little patch, they just kind of keep going.
Okay, so...
They're kind of like spider plants. So if you know how spider plants reproduce, and they make those little shoots off with a baby one at the end?
So, yeah, no, I haven't seen spider plants, but I've seen, like, similar plants that, like, sort of shoot off. And I heard those are also easy, because you can get, like, so many of them.
So that would be how strawberries work.
Oh. Maybe I gotta go find some wild strawberries.
I have like 5 different varieties of strawberry in my yard, and they're going nuts, and I can't keep them in the box anymore. Like, they're growing into the rocks around the box.
What?
And they're sneaking into my neighbor's yard through the fence, and I'm like, shit.
Wait, Nep, I just have to off-collab with you. That's just what I'm hearing. I just have to visit you. I will eat all those strawberries. Do not fear.
So, like I said, like, my content's pretty cool. It's
I feel like it's so cool, and it's something that people don't think about. Like, when people hear about the LA wildfires, like, one of the biggest things was the amount of dry shrubbery that's in the area, or especially around, like, Pasadena, Altadena. Like, when you go there, like, the average color is, like, yellow. It's, like, all incredibly dry. And that's what makes the fire even worse. So it's such a huge part of the picture.
Moisture.
Yep, exactly. So I really appreciate that you're doing a stream like this, because I don't know, it's something that I've always wanted to learn about, and what better way to learn than from a horticulturist herself, right? So
Schmancy science gardener. That's what I call myself.
Yes. No, I love Vtuber for that reason. Like how, like, it's so crazy that, like, there's so many different ways to explore science.
I have to laugh, though, because of V-Theorem, I'm the only one that doesn't work in an educational institution. I'm like a little self-employed gardener.
Yeah, but I think that's cool, too, no? Like...
Yeah. But But I mean, I do have like 8+ years of experience doing this garden education.
Yeah, that's incredibly qualifying.
I've got my background in it. I'm also licensed. I'm licensed by my my province to practice.
Oh, really? So how did that licensing process look like?
Well, it's kind of like getting a license to be an electrician or a dentist or anything else. I have to prove that I'm doing professional development hours every year. I have annual fees to be a part of the institution.
Whoa! Wow.
I just dropped $500 to pay for that this last month.
That's a pretty crazy fee, but I feel like that's like through that, do you also get like different opportunities to like, you know, visit gardens and like meet with people, or like how does that look like?
Yeah, so basically I have the extra level of proving that, well, because agriculture, horticulture, those sciences are constantly updating as we learn new things.
Yeah.
And so if I stopped learning when I graduated in 2019, I would be out of date within the decade.
Whoa, so things change really quickly then.
Rapidly.
Yeah.
So it's a rapidly changing industry and field. There's a lot of stuff going on in it. Because more research does get done in horticulture as we go.
Yeah. In that case,
so I do like 40, 50 hours of professional development a year. That's more than is required, but for me, it's good. Yeah. So
wow. No, that's so cool.
Regulated proof that I am up to date.
But I feel like that's so cool that we have somebody who does something like that in VTheorem.
Yeah, I'm more of a less research-based and more hands-on practice-based, which is what horticulture is. You can't really be a great horticulturalist if you don't get your hands in the dirt.
I think, yeah, you have to learn from experience for something like that.
I reached out to my local university within this last week because I am fascinated by this concept of anthropod souls.
Whoa, what does that mean?
It's a soil science thing. So pod souls are kind of what we call different types of soils. So you have things like prunosols, glycolics, you have regisols. Like these are all the different kind of types of soils. Again, watch my lecture. I go into all of it for 3 hours.
I'm going to do that like later today. I'm going to just sit down and be like, okay, let's see what I can learn from this.
And so anthropod souls are a very, very, very new term. I cannot find research on it yet. There's no published documents, but I had a soil science professor who I took an optional piece of professional development from. We went on a walk for like 3 to 4 hours around the river valley here.
I feel like that's like the horticulturist.
At 6 foot deep pits of soil and talked about how they formed and the layers. It was really cool. But he's the one who told me about this concept and how it's coming to like horticulture, soil science. And what it is those like urban soils. So anthro meaning people, human. And the types of soils you see in an urban center. So like when you build a house with a basement, for example, you rip feet upon feet of soil out of the ground, you dump it in a pile, it becomes dirt because it's soil out of place, and then when it gets put back in and infilled, it's fucked up. It doesn't have layers anymore. The structure is completely different. You have a vastly different type of soil you are working in. And as an urban horticulturalist, not a production horticulturalist, I find it fascinating because I have to play by very, very different rules to grow things than someone who does field production.
Yeah, I feel like there's just so much nuances to it. Like, because I think, I have to admit, before I met you, before I joined VTheorem, before my VTubing journey, like, horticulture and agriculture kind of meant the same thing to me. Like, it kind of was like, oh, growing plants, giving food, I guess. Like,
if it makes you feel better, Z, when I declared my major, I couldn't tell you what horticulture actually was. It took me a couple years to really wrap my head around what the entire industry is and how it functions and what it means.
Yeah, and there's just so much nuances to it, like the study of soil, trying to understand like how soil behaves, that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, well, it's kind of cool because like now that I'm on the other side of school and talking to you guys who have like really specialized knowledge in your own field, I'm realizing that like I had to cover so many different concepts in school. Like you got to learn physics to know how water moves.
Yeah.
You have to learn chemistry to understand the nutrition and the structure of plants. You have to learn cell biology to learn all about those cells. You have to learn I'm basically a plant doctor.
Yeah. I feel like there's so many details, like you can't. I think you also asked me about water physics, which made me so surprised. I was like, what? And then I thought about it, I was like, wow, like horticulture relies on water physics. Like that is a huge part of it.
It's also like why I was just asking you about light, because there's a very specific relation between sunlight hitting the plant and the plant taking it in. And it involves the frequency, the light frequency, those funny little wavy lines, and triggering a reaction in the organelles within the cell.
Yeah. I mean, it's also like biology, right? Because you just mentioned like organelles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all bio. So that's what I mean, like cell biology, I had to go into depth on. I did a huge journal, journal club with Phi.
Yeah.
And we went into it, and I had like this, I don't want to say the same level of knowledge, because definitely not as in depth, but he really didn't understand plant cells because they're so different. And the structure of plant cells and how they interact is nothing like an animal cell. And so we realized that, like, yes, he's a cell biologist. He has a specialized knowledge of cells, but it's animal cells.
Yeah.
And bacteria and things like that. Whereas it really gets lost on the plant side. And so you have an entire separate scientific field, like group of people working in just plants that do all the same stuff, but on plant cells.
Yeah, no, the nuances are crazy. I'm so glad you also did Journal Club with Fire. I'm gonna check that out. Also, I absolutely hate to interrupt, but I do have to leave soon. I'm actually just wrapping things up, and I just wanted to first thank you. Wait, let me throw away these biohazards first. First, thank you so much for hopping on, and if you haven't already, go check out Nep's channel, go subscribe, and I will hopefully be able to stop by at least very briefly to see what your channel is up to. So yeah.
Oh, CosmoGaze has put a comment in there. If you live in Canada, we have a very short program that's available across the country for people interested in hort. There's actually 2 different. Well, in central Canada, there's this, which is like the agricultural capital of Canada. There's this thing called a Prairie Horticulture Certificate. And yep, so you get basically you get a crash course in what I know. And then there's also this thing called the Master Gardeners Program, which is a little bit more on the landscaping and plant care side of things. Yeah.
Yes, everybody's saying thank you. Yeah. Do you have I think you should also try to share your Discord link. Try DMing it to me. And I'll also paste it there, and people can continue their conversations. In the meantime, somebody also made Pi the spherical, and as requested, I will also put it into this cursed pile of Z's. I also wanted to highlight that we also, while Nep was talking, I was also finishing up the rest of the soldering, and let's demo it out. And then
I'm gonna give everyone a quick warning though. My Discord, the rules and reactions to get like into the server, the rules thing is like totally just it's screwed up right now. So if you join and you can't access anything, just wait until one of myself or my mods see it and let you in.
All right. Here, did you send me the link? Yes, I will.
Just did.
I will paste that into the chat. Yes,
Also,
Pi Z is so
I will
cursed.
give people a warning that my Discord is really not about plants. It's just chaotic.
But I feel like that's the fun of it, right? And someone also made an image of M the miner. Oh, not like that. Like miner as in like Minecraft. Oh my god.
Oh, I immediately went to coal mining for some reason.
Oh, okay, because my mind went to minor as in like with an O,
Yeah.
which made me a little scared for a second. Also, Nep, now that you're here, moment of truth, I wanted to plug this in and... Oh, the sand like drops. Oh, it's a little hard to see. But these are sand pebbles. And they're dropping into the hourglass.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what we've been working on for like the past 3 hours. There's actually a way to also adjust the time that it drops too.
Interesting.
Yes, maybe I should use this to like time how often I need to water my plants or something. It is beautiful. Woohoo! Well, I just dropped the link into the Discord, so please join. I have to actually sprint. I actually have a meeting at 12 and I'm being very, very late. But in the meantime,
I'll say goodbye.
Yes, thank you so much, Net, for joining.
Thanks for having me. See you guys later if you want to learn more. Bye!
Bye-bye! Bye-bye. Here, let me remove the browser source. Okay, well, I'm just gonna wrap things up real quick. The hourglass is complete. Thank you guys so much for joining this amazing stream. Huge shout out to Nep. Huge shout out to everybody who's streaming today. If you haven't already, go check out the full schedule. It is incredibly packed. Later we have, well, Cider, I think, will be streaming for the next few hours as well. Chet is also doing some Python leak coding problems. Pembu's doing some Tetris if you want to go 1v1 against him. And apparently he's like really good. So I'm really excited for that. Oh, I forgot to add Nep's stream on this, but if you follow her on Twitch, her stream will also be up. So be sure to check that out. And I will see you guys next time tomorrow for the charity recap. But I will also be stream hopping. So this is very exciting. And we're so close to hitting so many milestones. So we're already at 2K, which I cannot thank you guys so much. Yes, thank you, Nep. Sometime in the next few hours. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, all of the love in the world. This would not have been possible without all the energy and support and enthusiasm from you guys today. So, I shall see you guys in the next one. Or Zed you guys in the next one. Or, actually, do you guys want a goodbye from A the Astrologer? A the Astrologer says, I see the stars, and the stars speak to me. And the stars say, I will A you in the next one? Because I can't say Z. Well, Z you later? A you later? I will A you guys in the next one. Okay, no, I'm just joking. No one likes A the Astrologer. Also, thank you so much for all of the adorable little chibi Z versions up here. Okay, I gotta run for real. Goodbye. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. I will A you later. Bye-bye. 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 Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Goodbye to A to Z.